sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. Now, for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Ready? Alert! Alert! Hey!
They start on the ground here in Sanders. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Ready!
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. They'll go for a gain of 7. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Allen drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. On now the former Vol, Michael Pilardi. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his 2nd season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Throwing over the middle, but it's... Back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence. They're looking for Cook, but this pass is intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. K'Lavon Chaisson, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break. Only get and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves. But maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And some room to work. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do it.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he works free. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to move back in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 17 carries, 70 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expecting to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Jags with a football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Etienne up the middle. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Lawrence. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. A give running right, Etienne. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The Jaguars at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself in an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, trying to win some games and keep moving forward. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will knot us up at 10. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. This offense returns to the field, and the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him.
First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach or offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And once again, this is Sanders. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable. Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts going to take this himself.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
And the Jags grab it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Arnold. And a couple of yards as they move from the 21 to the 19. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On play action, Lawrence. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by James Bradbury. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders, and he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. The Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. This is caught. And the Jaguars are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And they'll run with Etienne. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. One more time with Etienne. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Etienne. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this over the middle deep. He's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They were victorious over the Chargers last week, and now they work with a lead again here as they come up 1st and 10.
On the set.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Lawrence now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. On first down, Hurts. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Josh Allen able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another tote for Etienne. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Well, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Probably helps your confidence level on those 4th down sneaks to have a quarterback as tall as he is.
Yeah, you're talking about being able to extend at the end and make sure the ball gets to the first down marker, but also he has to be able to drop his hips and get down behind that offensive line in order to move forward, because if he just runs it straight up and down, you and I both know that they'll snap it backwards. Well done there, well executed.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Lawrence now to throw after that last run. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? That's Jawan Taylor, the right tackle.
Still 2nd down.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Middle of the field to Jefferson. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to grab the yards that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Hey, exit. Hey,
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. A give to Etienne running right. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just ended the half.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. There he goes, right side. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense. Part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game?
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick six. And now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
Yeah, it certainly seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. But the game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they're moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
Yeah, as you said, though, probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did. They go play action now. Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So a failure to connect on second down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Lawrence. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here home with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Going for it, here's Etienne. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2, he only got 1. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another run here with Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And
After review of
So
the play,
take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. It's a second down run with Sanders. He will push his way down to about the 14. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he is going to lose yardage here. That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Hurts. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And this offense on 3rd down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So a big, big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to swell the lead to 6. The kick by Elliott is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars. Down 23-17. Just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Throwing now, Lawrence. Into the hands of Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Running out of the gun with ETN. Down inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. Now the try here for the point after. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now it's the Eagles' turn, trailing by a point, 1:08 to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw. Finding Pascal. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll look to throw. Into the hands of Sanders. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Throws this one right side to Pascal. And quickly another 1st down, but tackled inbounds. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. He'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the
a chain of game. When the QB chain birthed most of chains in the game. No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies. Family size, leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was